A Dorodango is basically just a beautiful mud ball. It can have an incredible shine or it can have a textured surface.
I have to make one of these.
Well, let's go get some mud.
Oh, it's so beautiful here. So where are we and what are we about to do?
Well, we're just north of Albuquerque, outside of the little town of Placitas. And we're getting ready to dig up some earth for Dorodango. This actually looks pretty good right here.
And why does this look so good here?
Well, the earth here is generally a good combination of sand and clay.
Yeah?
It's very workable.
Yeah?
So dig away.
Me?
Absolutely.
Where's your shovel?
I only brought one. It's just you today. Get your hands dirty.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, it's going to be good and heavy.
All right. Not bad.
Not bad.
I'm really looking forward to seeing your studio and get to put this bucket down. Wow. Oh my gosh. These are beautiful.
Thank you. This is all from New Mexico. This is from the backside of the Sandias, beautiful yellow deposit. This is from La Bajada Hill in between Santa Fe and Albuquerque. Some of these purples are from Placitas, where we were today actually.
So what is Dorodango?
The full name is Hikaru Dorodango, and the translation is shiny dumpling. And the way I heard about it was from an article on the Japanese pursuit of perfection. And this was one of the examples it gave, and I was just absolutely blown away that you could make something so beautiful from dirt. And I knew I wanted to give it a try, and I've been doing it ever since.
Okay, well, I'm ready.
Okay, let's do it. The first step is to add some water to your clean basin here.
So just a little bit of water,
Yeah.
not that much.
You don't want to have too much water, obviously.
Oh,
A little bit of dust.
a little dusty.
Yeah. You want to shoot for a cake batter consistency. Just not too dry, not too wet.
Oh, it doesn't smell like cake batter, but it's that wonderful smell
Yeah, see, you're
of wet
natural.
earth after a wonderful rainstorm in
Yeah,
the
it does
summer.
smell
You know
nice.
that great smell? It's beautiful.
So it's just a simple mud ball. You dig your hands right in, and then we'll add the coarser material to it. And then as we progress along, we'll start adding the fine material to it.
So finer, finer, finer. And you just try to make a perfect ball,
Yep.
right?
And you want to compress it to get rid of the voids inside the
Oh, I
ball
see.
so that it doesn't dry irregularly.
So you squeeze out the water, keep making it as round as
Yep.
you can.
Right at this stage, you add your first layer of dirt. And this can get a little
And this
dusty.
is a good
so
size, right? I mean,
it's a
there's no
perfect size.
standard
Whatever size
so-
is good for your hand. But you just want to gently sprinkle some of this dirt over. I'm gonna
Okay.
just pour some of this into our basin. This is the finer material that we screened with the window screen.
So we just start pouring it on like we
We
did
start
before?
pouring it on and just kind of slowly rub it in. And the curve of your thumb here is a good surface to kind of drag along the surface. So we've created what I call the preliminary capsule, and now we're going to go finer. And the way we do that is just by rubbing our hands back and forth in the dirt like that, pat it into the Dorodango. So this to me is the most meditative stage. There's something about the rhythm of, you know, reaching in and rubbing your hand in the dirt and then patting it back on the Dorodango, and this is, I think, the most enjoyable part.
And what do you think it does for you?
I work at a software company, and it's a pretty stressful job sometimes, so this is a really good way for me to unwind at the end of the day. And
You know, I'm a knitter, and I find it very meditative. It's that mindfulness that I find very calming and soothing and decompressing. We've been doing this step for a while. What is the next step?
Once I get it to a certain stage, I will actually take an additional step and put it in a glass bowl like this and rotate it around. And this will both compress the surface and
Smooth it out.
smooth it out.
Oftentimes when you work with clay, you then put it into a special oven. Do you do that with this too?
Never. This is unfired earth.
And you will know when it's properly dried. How?
Over time, you'll notice that it's no longer cool to the touch when you pull it out, and you know the moisture is pretty much left.
I can't believe I made one of these. One of life's great pleasures is to create a piece of art that brings you joy and also puts you into a meditative state, and that's exactly what happened today.